With Gina.
The news with Gina Grad.
Well, Dennis Rodman is accused of helping his friends shoplift $500 worth of clothing from a Newport Beach, California store, and it was all caught on video. And I'm going to play that for you while I tell you about the story. Maybe we could post this too. This is from TMZ.
Helping his friends.
Maybe
they'll have the 6'8" black man just take the stuff out of Newport Beach.
So well, you know what? We're going to talk about this first. He's trying to distract somebody while two of his friends put stuff in a bag, and his male friend lifts up this giant crystal that's worth like $2,500 to put it inside a bag and just shatters it. So I think that probably called attention to the ruse.
Was it a crystal like display case
like a big
or
amethyst. Like one of those big, purple amethysts.
Oh, let me call Leganis and ask him what an amethyst is. Not Pilot, not the...
Lou?
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Captain
I was
Lou?
confusing.
Captain Lou Albano?
The other guy. The real guy.
I would have sooner guessed Captain Lou Albano than I would have guessed Greg Louganis.
Captain Lou Albano would have been awesome.
So Rodman's like walking around. Is he being Rodman?
Well,
you want me to sign that blindfold? Try it on first.
Employees say he and his friends definitely smelled like alcohol, and they did file charges. They did file a police report. Rodman blamed the broken crystal on the employees.
Well, hold on a second. Rodman sweats alcohol, so we can't say he was drunk.
I was going to say.
He sweats
Rodman.
alcohol.
Yeah.
So saying he smells of alcohol just means he could have jogged to the store. That's all.
That's a good point. Been to the sauna.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not. The store Vibes is not happy with them. Rodman, by the way, is on probation. Stemming
Let's
from
go
a
to
drunk driving
Newport
arrest.
Beach and open a store called Vibes with a $2,500 amethyst in it. It's on you.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
That's
You're drawing
your
attention
fault.
to yourself.
And by the way,
That was Rodman's argument.
nobody feels sorry for you.
No.
Like if Rodman found some poor Mexican who was serving up the ghetto dogs and knocked the cart over or something, that's one thing. You got the richest husband in the world. If there's something. Look, I'll give you two choices. You either have a sugar daddy or you have a sugar daddy and you're a young dude. Mm-hmm. But either way, you're not paying for that store.
There's a tax
That's the
shelter.
world's worst business idea ever. Somebody is underwriting that.
That store operates at a loss on purpose.
It's no way that real estate has to be $30,000 a month to lease that storefront, and you're selling belt buckles in there, like candles.
Mm-hmm.
No way.
No.
I want the story, Max Zapata.
Story on the store. Story.
Vibes, Newport Beach.
Guarantee there's somebody there who's paying. There's some old dude who's miserable, is cutting checks.
So it's okay for them to rip off the store
Yes,
because they're
absolutely.
rich guys.
I would tell that. That's what AOC said.
Wow.
Oh, but wait a minute. Rodman's rich.
Yeah, well, but so is the store
question
owner.
mark?
Oh, Rodman's black. Damn it.
He could have easily paid for the amethyst.
I'm assuming these guys were just kind of drunk and stupid.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Whatever.
That's what they smelled.
I'd be willing to bet Rodman is not rich. He's had some problems. I'm sure he's had some
Retainers.
settlements. Yeah, legal troubles.
Who's going to
Rehab,
sell that amethyst?
bad
anything?
decisions.
Yeah.
What do you think
Rodman's not rich.
Kim Jong, whoever he's dealing with, I mean, could a guy like that just break him off a chunk?
Oh,
I'm sure he could.
of the empire?
No, I just mean, I don't know. If you're that guy, is $1 million anything to you?
No.
Do you have it? Do you can you give it? Does it make? Are you playing with Monopoly money?
Yeah,
Do you
house
live in
money.
a castle and people carry you? It's this money? You're like, oh, it's belt tightening time here at the kingdom. I'm an evil despot, but I'm not loose with the purse strings. How's that work?
We'd have to, maybe we could even look it up, like net worth, whatever, but is Kim Jong-un filthy rich? He's not oil money rich. He's to use the analogy again, he's the one-eyed man in the land of the blind. That's a very, very, very poor country. How rich is he?
Yeah, I think just based on
I'm
very
sure
little,
he's relatively very rich.
he'd be more apt to invite Rodman to come live in North Korea and be an ambassador than cut him a check for no reason.
Yeah, if he put the claw, if he put the claw on him and said, "Hey man, I just need $1 million, but I'm over here singing your praises all day long," I'm sort of a concubine or whatever. I'll go. I'm sort of between a concubine and one of those guys who's advertises condominiums with a spinning arrow, but the spinning arrow is pointing at you, brosif.
Hold on, Chris says it's worth $5 billion. Yeah, but still. 5 billion yen? Actually, I don't know what they're dollars.
Pesos. He's worth $5 billion.
Shekels.
That's so sad.
According to the internet.
Hold on. What year is it? What year is it? Everyone's eating pork. He's worth $5 billion. All right. I'm saying that can he give Rodman? He can give him $1 million. Like he doesn't.
Okay.
He could.
Yes,
He wouldn't
yes.
care. Right?
How hard is that money laundered? If Rodman's taken Kim Jong Un's money, how would it even get to him? PayPal?
I don't know anything.
Yeah, I was going to say it's got to go through Switzerland or something.
I've never thought about it.
Yeah, how would
But
you
here we
physically
are.
get him the money?
We need to tweet Dennis.
Rodman's going over there and hanging.
Yeah. Teach him how to play basketball.
Doing that because he loves him. Like,
Oh, no, it's because he loves the Bulls. The stories came out today that Kim Jong-un tried to get his dad when he was alive to get Michael Jordan to come out on like a goodwill ambassador, goodwill, trip, and Jordan declined.
Oh, wow.
But he grew up in the 90s. He's a huge Bulls fan.
Oh, so him and Big Tad.
That's right.
But
Some things
lifelong diehards.
yeah, see, whether you're living in Torrance, Big Tad, or you're living in North Korea, I still call you a fair-weathered fan. You know what I mean? You're not from the Chicago area.
You're not ride or
Gonna
die.
live and die with the
Yeah. I think you just caught on because they're popular. But
Nike had a lot to do with that.
So here's the thing. Okay, that explains his love of Dennis, but why is Dennis getting on a plane? I mean, is Dennis getting paid?
Don't you think if any world leader, no matter how evil they were, took an interest in you, you'd be a little flattered?
Why?
Yeah.
Is there someone interested?
Well, who's asking?
I'm just wondering.
Does someone say something?
Pol Pot have a son?
Justin Trudeau say something?
Is Uday Kuse still? Is there a third brother we don't know about? Why?
Not world
what have you
leader.
heard?
I'm just putting out the feelers.
Ooh.
I just want to know kind of where you're at. I'm just taking your temperature.
Oh, I'm excited.
Is Emmanuel Macron a fan of the Man Show?
I'm saying
Show?
he's paying. Look, we're super naive. Like we go, look at Rodman. Rodman's his friend. He's a Rodman. Rodman's come by. Rodman's saying good things about him. Rodman says he's a good dude. He's misunderstood. Why wouldn't he just pay Rodman? Like what's?
That's totally on the table.
No one. You see all the news stories. Like, why is he being his mouthpiece? What's he doing?
Right.
I think he's getting
maybe there
paid.
Is some. There probably is some.
Sure.
Also, keep in mind, I mean, Dennis Rodman was one of the most famous athletes in the world at one point, and he's far, 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 far below that at this point. Must feel nice to have someone important be a huge fan of yours and want to fly you literally halfway across the world.
But Rodman has no
flattery.
Rodman's income is probably doing personal appearances, like showing up in kids' backyard parties and dunking a basketball or opening some hemp shop or some pot store or something like that. To get on a plane and go to Korea, could be a check involved. I don't know. You can look it up, Max. I've never thought about it. It's not really discussed. But now that I think about it, I'm assuming he's getting some money. We'll see.
They're all personal appearances.
Yeah.
True.
Well, we'll figure it out. All right. Here we go, Gina Grad.
Well, Howard Stern is coming out with a third book, and with it, he reveals his favorite interview of all time. According to Uproxx, the new one, it's called Howard Stern Comes Again, is described as his definitive autobiography and a collection of some of his best interviews over the years: Bill Murray, Madonna, Lady Gaga, Donald Trump. But sure, none of those people are revealed to be his favorite, though. Is it Adam?
Oh.
Stern reveals that in the book that his favorite interview of all time. Any guesses?
I have no idea.
George Takei?
Paul McCartney.
Late night talk show host Conan O'Brien. In the
Didn't see that
2015 interview, O'Brien discusses his battle with depression, working on SNL and The Simpsons. He tells a story about pranking Bill Cosby. And Howard Stern says, as great as all the other ones were, he connected, and this one stays with him more than any other. So I kind of want to check out that interview.
Do Stern show in a week or so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, week or so. Yeah, about a week from Monday, I think.
That's great.
Is when I do that show. Yeah.
Yeah, got to beat Conan.
Get more depressed.
I don't know how much he interviews me, or I just sit there and make jokes that piss off Robin. You have the Vibes info, the story of the store?
Yeah, well, it just started.
Romanian immigrants came to this country for nothing, nothing.
No, it's a husband and wife, Ariana Shah and Ali Shah.
Oh boy.
And the guy Ali is an investor for Tyson Ranch, which is Mike Tyson's cannabis company as well. And they started one in Huntington Beach and Newport Beach, and you can franchise. So
They're probably doing okay.
Oh, we can franchise, guys.
They look good.
Yeah.
Does it come with a crystal?
Does he have money? Is that part right?
Yeah, because he invested in Tyson.
Well,
Mike
that
Tyson's
doesn't.
thing.
You investing in Tyson in a boxer's hot farm doesn't make you rich. It
Isn't
just makes
Tyson
you-
Ranch the chicken?
or Tyson Ranch
Tyson's feeding you like family?
Well, there's Tyson the chicken.
Right.
Yeah, no, this is the pot.
Okay.
Can we? But
No, this is
just because you invested in something doesn't mean you have money, or it doesn't mean you have a ton of money. Just
Yeah, huge following online as well. But I don't like those are the two things that I'm seeing that he's plugging.
Do they do net? Well, I don't want to get his plugs. Do you want to get a net worth or something like that? Do they have that?
They look like he has money.
Yeah.
Those two.
Do a little
I'm saying-
digging. See if he's on a Forbes list or something.
But Max Bada, just so you know, I didn't go, hey, that guy owns Vibes. I bet he's interested in a diverse amount of things. I bet he has a whole bunch of money.
I thought him investing in Mike Tyson's huge weed company means that he had money.
I invested in Lenny Dykstra's car washes. I obviously have a ton of money.
Are you serious?
No! Lenny Dykstra famously went bankrupt
it's
buying
funny.
car washes.
I need that to
No,
be
I'm
true.
saying it's like I've invested in stuff, in yogurt stands and stuff, but I just lost money, or I didn't invest a lot of money. Like, I don't know.
His
It doesn't.
biography is just he's an investor and a yogi-preneur.
Oh, does he have a net? Does everyone have a net worth these days?
I can't find his.
Oh,
It's
okay.
up there if you're a yogi-preneur.
I'd love
That
to be
name, that's quite a portmanteau.
Hey, boo boo. I got some crystals. We're gonna put them in a picnic basket. All right. Sorry.
Good. So Kim Kardashian doesn't just help free inmates; she helps them after they're free too. Apparently,
I
Hand
have
jobs
turned
all
the
the other-
corner.
No?
I was thinking about it. I always think about this world and what it must be like through the eyes. I think of my 12-year-old son, and it's like when I was a kid, I watched Charlie's Angels. I was like, oh, Cheryl Ann. Oh, and then there's Wonder Woman. Oh, Linda Carter. Oh, she got the lasso.
So hot, so hot.
So hot, so hot. And if somebody said, look, I got a porn tape of her having, graphic sex. You can watch it, but you have to burn your family in a fire. Like you have to
How
throw,
soon?
you have to
You
take a
wanna know?
sock, you have to
Matches?
soak it in gasoline, you have to do that thing in Goodfellas where you hung it
That's right.
all
yeah.
around the house, and we just lit it up like a tiki torch. I'd go, where's kerosene? Like that's what I'd say. Now, we are living in a world where my daughter is watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. If my son wanted to hop on his phone, he could see a much better version of that show starring Ray J.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking about this. I'm saying, let's get her to the Supreme Court. You know what I mean?
I like where your head's
now,
at.
look, this
talking.
we're not going to do it by July of this year, but
No, this
eventually.
is the long game.
This
Yeah.
is the long game, but a long game. So, like Ruth Bader, right?
Yeah, RBG.
RBG. What if you could just pull up a tape of her with Ray J behind her? just pounding her
I feel
from
not so
behind.
good.
That'd be an awesome gift to
best.
all the young boys that have come before.
You think
and
people would
after.
pay more attention in civics class if Kim K was up there?
History comes alive.
I don't know, but I'm telling you, the idea that this person is in their 70s and like sitting on the Supreme Court, and then you could pull out a thing from them with Ray J pounding them from behind.
Yeah.
Our work is done as a nation. Like we're done. We've covered
it.
every base. We've
Right.
done everything we can
Yeah.
do. We're done.
Shut the lights out.
Buttoned up.
We're just going to step away from the game
Yeah.
because
Come on.
we're done. That's what that would mean to me.
Our hands are clean.
So now I'm rooting for her.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I'm just gonna. There's a little bit of the end of this story is gonna snap something into focus for you.
You got Rodman's income.
Yeah, well, he's not. His online income is $500,000, and they
Online
said,
income?
or I mean his online net worth. Excuse me. And then they said his income is his most recently through that pot coin
Yep.
currency when they paid for his North Korea trip, and they just give him
Oh,
the
God, that's
marijuana cryptocurrency. So a lot of people making money off of weed.
We should, before we feel sorry for Dennis Rodman, keep in mind he hasn't worked in 21 years. Like the rest of us go to work. Like every once in a while, I'll be sitting around and I'll go, yeah, this fireman, yeah, they should get where's their severance package? They should they could retire at 50,
Yeah.
get to full pay for the
Pension,
rest of their life and a pension. I go, yeah. And I go, wait a minute, I'm 54. I don't get anything. What? How's that work? And I don't feel sorry. Everyone that goes to work, Dennis Rodman hangs out all day and just bangs hotties. He's drunk.
Yep.
He played a game for a living.
That's right.
Played.
Married to Carmen Electra.
That's right.
So here's what Kim did this time. She and Kanye flew.
Ooh, can I say this about Carmen Electra?
Yeah.
Please.
I don't know if you guys feel this way. The chicks that I was formerly really attracted to, like watching them making videos, on MTV in the 90s, like the early 90s. And I don't know what's happened to Carmen, but maybe the career slows down. Maybe they're hitting the bottle a little bit. Maybe they never gave up smoking, whatever it is. You take a long layoff with them. You take a 10, 15, 20-year layoff, and then you see them, and you're like, oh, my God, what happened here? I need you guys to check in with me every couple of years. I don't want to just get thrown in the deep end of your ugly pool. I need you to
dip a toe.
You put a few pounds on, so be it. But I got to see something in between smoking hot in a Prince video in 1992 and morbidly obese in 2019. I need a little something.
Get the bends.
I need something in between. I need to check in. You know what I mean? Like,
it's only fair.
Madonna's in good shape and everything, but she's 60 years old, but I've seen her every 10 minutes for the last 30 years.
Yeah.
So there is no sticker shock with Madonna. Understood?
Yeah.
You guys remember Carmen Electra had like a you probably remember this, it was obscure, like a start and stop to her career. Like she was like a Prince protege and kind of like a pop dancer, singer kind of thing. And then a few years later, she was like Playboy and like the Carmen Electra.
Yeah,
then she became the Carmen Electra we all know.
I mean, her real name is Edith Kornfeld, right?
Would you like to know her name?
Yes.
She has a sexy name. I don't know why. Oh, it's a porn star's name. Tara Lee Patrick.
Oh, really?
That's a sexy name.
That's hot.
Was she in Wild Orchid?
Oh, no. That was Fergie.
Okay.
Carmen Electra had like a short-lived like Prince protege pop career in the early 90s.
Wild Orchid, the girl band.
Yeah, and then became like, Playboy center for
right.
Carmen
Oh,
Electra.
yeah. She had a song.
Yeah.
She had a hot video song.
God,
The video was pretty sexy.
I couldn't tell you that.
It was a young Carmen Electra dancing and not wearing much. It was pretty great.
Yeah, Mexpat
made me a man.
Carmen Electra,
her breakout
young video, music song, video. I mean, oh yeah.
I don't remember.
This would have been like 1993.
92,
This is
93.
like Jenny McCarthy, Carmen Electra, like the.
But she wasn't Carmen Electra. She was like a Prince. She was like Vanity. You know what I mean? Vanity 6, something like that. Like she was like
Apollonia.
Yeah, just made for MTV.
Okay, I can't wait.
It didn't really take off.
Go-Go Dancer?
That was her first single. I mean, I don't know.
Well, see, there's a vid on it.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's pretty damn watchable.
Go-Go Dancer.
And as you peep the scheme of things, you'll find you're living in my dreams. Yeah, I'm the go-go dancer.
Hard to see why it didn't take off.
It's like Pauly Shore's Lisa video.
Is that pre-boob job?
Yeah.
Oh, she can get that leg
She
up.
can dance, though. She's doing her thing on a pole. By the way, I owe Prince an apology. I normally make fun of him for stupid canned crap he puts out, but it's so bad.
This is called casting a wide net.
Yeah, please stop with the Prince stuff, everyone, please. It's bad. It's bad.
Future pop.
He's talented. It's bad. That's what I'm saying. That's a horrible 90s
Didn't age
song.
well.
No, that's the key. That's how you judge things. Everyone likes stuff now.
Right.
Architecture, fashion, music. That song sounds like shit. What did Prince do with that song? Did he write it or do her?
It sounds
What did
very
he do?
Princey. Produced it.
Produced
probably.
the whole album.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll just be alone in hating Prince. You guys all be united in hating all those songs. I'll just be alone in hating
Hating
him.
the man.
Okay. By the way, it's not like, well, he did so much for the elderly. Come on, Corolla. Like,
What about his work with children?
he's a aloof douche. Aloof douche.
I've used that.
It's the name of the guy who...
Deluge.
Aloof douche is the name of the guy who owns the crystal store, isn't it? What was his name?
He was from Deluge, Minnesota.
Yeah, that's right. All right.
Let me just button up this real quick. So Kim and Kanye went and had lunch with this guy that they helped spring from prison, and they're paying for his face tattoo removals. She's apparently helped to free up to 17 inmates in the past 3 months. Now, we've been talking about this a lot, and it is really cool, and it's all great, but this will kind of make everything make sense to you. Oxygen Media has given the go-ahead to a 2-hour documentary that's capturing all of her efforts to free prisoners. It's a move by the network to expand to true crime programming. It'll be called Kim Kardashian, The Justice Project, and it's sort of following her path to wanting to be a lawyer.
The Kardashians, what's Mama Kardashian's name?
Kris Jenner.
Kris Jenner. You think Kris Jenner like lays in bed at night and she's like, I gotta take a shit.
Oh.
Who's gonna pay me? And then her man's like, I don't think they pay you to take a shit. Yeah, but if I'm gonna get up,
I don't get out of bed.
Walk over to the toilet and drop my panties and sit down. We should figure out a way to get paid for this, because I feel like these guys are not. It's not even that they're beyond eating every part of the buffalo. They're eating the shit that's under the buffalo and stuff that the buffalo thought about eating.
Yeah, efficient.
They're just using everything. There's nothing. Just fucking roll cameras on everything, and let's just hand it to Seacrest and make another $1 billion
and see what sticks. Here's my question: who's going to be the first one, since they're for sale? Who's going to be the first one to turn on Kris Jenner and write the tell-all book about growing up with mommy dearest Kris Jenner?
You're looking at him. Yeah. Oh, you mean in the family?
Yeah, I was hoping for one of the family members.
I don't know shit about her.
I mean, there's a lot of kids.
I am skilled as a writer, and I have a hell of an imagination, but even I. There's the one kid that doesn't show up on anything, right?
The son, right?
I thought...
Robert?
I thought there was a daughter for some reason. I could be...
The Osbournes have a daughter that was never on their show.
Oh, that could be it.
But there's,
I felt that there was a daughter. Maybe it was the Osbourne, or maybe there was a kid. Maybe I'm thinking of the Osbourne, who just wanted nothing to do with the whole mess.
I know that that's true for the Osbourne reality show. I don't know that there's a Kardashian that we've never heard of. That would be pretty big. That'd be a pretty big story.
I screwed that up.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, you might know something that we don't.
Poor Rob Kardashian. All he does is have people make fun of him for being fat. That's his whole torture. That's his entire life. Everyone else is going to openings and getting rich, and he's just eating and getting fat, and then everyone just makes fun of him.
Is he still with Black China?
Didn't
they have a nasty breakup?
They had a kid.
You jump rope with TMZ on.
They had a kid. Yes, I'll fill you in. They had a kid. They had a relationship. She was getting his weight down, and then I think they broke up after the kid. He put the weight back on, but Brian, be prepared.
Here we go.
He's a sock entrepreneur.
Yes! Get off my turf. Get off my turf, Rob.
God, that's got to be awesome when he shows up at the Kardashian house. How much money did you make selling socks, Rob?
Moved a few units today.
I made almost $400 last quarter.
Oh,
okay.
Let's get Pepsi's on the phone.
Yeah. Oh, let me. Kim's got a question. What do you want, sweet? Are you eating the socks, Rob? No. Oh, because you're so fat. Oh. All right. Anyway, we need our Mercedes G-Wagon washed. And we don't want to go down to the brushless car wash.
We can pay you in socks.
Hold on. Kanye, give him...
that's skinny, Rob.
Kanye, give him one of your shoes. We'll pay you in a Yeezy.
Just the one.
Yeah, just the one. You get the other after you're done shamming the car.
Delivery.
Once you've shammied it off and you've armor-alled the wheels, then we'll give you the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sadly aware of that show because Christy watches it, so it's on in the background. And Rob dipped back into the show after an absence because he had put on weight, and I think he wasn't very happy with his life. And when China came around and that whole thing, and he dipped back out.
Well,
he dipped back out.
I'm proud to say that both of you know 100% more about the show than me.
Oh, I know a lot about that show.
I only know TMZ's version of Rob. What's Rob? Does he put the weight back? I think he's put the weight back on. All right, one more.
All right, well, then let's stay on the celebrity TMZ tip today. Justin Bieber says the photographer he ran over and injured has no one to blame but himself and his fellow paparazzi, according to TMZ.
I hate a pussy. God, do I hate a pussy. I saw this on TMZ, okay?
Do you speak at women's groups?
Look, I'm not... I'm not saying that he didn't make contact with him with his car. The part where you lay on the ground, call an ambulance, and have a fire department ambulance, you just get up.
Is there footage of this?
There's footage of it.
I'll show you.
And it kind of looks like something, but we all know it's nothing because at the end, like he was going, get up, and the guy's like laying on the ground going like, no. It's like...
Well, and also a giant truck's moving. You kind of want to step out of the way.
Look, do not stand at night and blind people driving trucks. And if you do it from a safe distance or whatever it is. Anyway.
So this is what happened real quick. Paparazzo is suing Bieber for serious injuries he suffered in July of 2017. Justin's pulling away from the place he goes to church in Beverly Hills. He hits this guy. The photographer says he suffered permanent disabilities and emotional scars.
Well, that's how you know.
Yeah.
If he said, look, I want $50,000, my knee's pretty jacked up. That's one thing. Permanent disabilities, permanent mental scars. Let's just say it was your daughter driving the truck with no money. Would you say this? Like, it's a deep pocket thing. I hate it. Like, oh, he's got money. It drives me nuts. Go ahead.
He's a full bag. Bieber just filed his answer to the lawsuit and says it was caused by the negligence of the photographer along with his cohorts who were getting in the way, trying to snap shots as the singer was trying to drive away. So I'm going to show you what happened. Here's the TMZ clip.
It's not a zero burger. He stood sort of off to the side and semi in front of the truck, and Bieber lurched forward and he hit him with the big rubber tire. But he fell down. He's a guy who looks to be in relatively good shape.
Yeah, you're in the way of a truck.
They're going to show you now him laying down.
Who's the chick who yells, oh, my God?
The
Who
same
is
one
that
for
person?
Dr. Doe.
What's going on?
What did you do?
What did you do? That's how you know it's fake right there. All right, now get up. Let's pretend you're screwing around on a skateboard and it's flung out from under you.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, bro. You're good.
Justin's out of the car.
The guy won't
He's
get
checking
off
on
the
him.
ground. That's the part. It's like, look, pretend you're playing football and you got racked up a little bit. Now get up and leave.
This is soccer culture right here.
You guys heard about
This
me?
is flopping.
You guys heard about this guy that's on the ground?
No, I know.
What are you guys doing?
That's my boy. That's my boy.
Clearly, that's why we're still taking pictures of you.
Mo, you all right?
Put your cameras down and
The guy's the guy's just laying on the ground. See, here's my whole thing. He doesn't try to get up. He says, call an ambulance. I've been jacked up in a million football plays. I've been jacked up on skateboards and dirt bikes and unicycles, everything. You try to get up. You get up.
Right.
Then you sit back down again. Or you get up and you go, oh, boy, I think I hurt something. I heard something pop. And then you sit down, you get some ice or whatever. You don't just lay there and go call an ambulance. He's fine. He's flopping and trying to get paid.
Well, and Justin's right. He's saying, they're like, what'd you do, Justin? That's my bro. Oh, really? That's your bro? Then put your camera down and help him. Why are you taking a picture of me?
We have really, we need to, our society needs to find a fucking mirror, and now we're going completely off. And the stuff about, dignity and a quiet dignity and a man's word is his bond, and I shook your hand, and we don't have to sign. It is all, all out. It's all gone. It's gone 1,000%. If you have money or you have a shred of success with some money that goes with it, you shall be sued multiple times throughout your life.
The cynical part of me is like, that photographer thinks he just hit the jackpot. That's his payday.
Of course.
It's sad that I think that, but that's where the line goes.
Listen, you will get sued multiple times if you have even some success in your life now. That's where we're at now. That's how it works. That's the new world order. I don't know. We're going to have to figure out something because you can't, if you employ somebody and they quit, they can sue you, and the cost of dealing with all of that is way more than settling with the person. And there's a whole bunch of lawyers that know about that. And California law is all on their side, and all the employment law and everything is all on their side. And there's nothing you can do. You have to change the law. We need tort reform. We have to do something because it's all sides on the guy who's flopping, and all sides on the employee who just quits and decides to sue. It's all on them. It's sort of like patent trolls. It's all, we need to recreate the system. The notion that, well, sure, you could do patent trolling, but you wouldn't do that. But yes, you would. You would do everything. The California bar is a piece of shit. I've talked to Mark Garrigus about the California bar a million times. I said, I had this piece of shit lawyer lived under. He just said, give me $10,000 because it rained and the shit went in his pool. And I was like, let the insurance guy go. Let him go. No, give me $10,000 or I'm going to serve you with paperwork. Blah, 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 blah. He's doing it. I moved out of the house. He's doing it to the chick who lives in the house now. He's a lawyer. I say to this guy's fucking call the bar on this guy. Call the bar on him. He's a fucking lawyer. He sends letters to his neighbors saying, I'm a lawyer. Give me $10,000 and we won't have to sue you. To his neighbors over like nothing.
Extortion to me.
Take him to the fucking bar. And Mark Garrigus says the bar doesn't do shit. They're not doing anything to that guy. They don't care. Okay, so here's the deal. Bieber's always going to be around. People like this piece of shit who flopped are always going to be around. Sorry, they're always going to be around. Rich guys going to be around. Guys trying to capitalize on rich. We have a system that favors the guy who flopped. That's the problem. It's not the guy flopping. It's not Bieber. It's the system that favors the flopper. And that's what we have. And of course, there's going to be more of this because we have a system that's asking people to do it. It's like, of course, whatever, welfare and EBT stuff and the food stamps, it's going to keep growing because people are enticed to take part in it. It's a system that entices people to be at their worst. You're getting the EBT thing, you're going to Jack in the Box. We're enticing you to be bad. I don't blame the people. People are weak. They're fucking weak. They're stupid and they're weak. And they'll do whatever's easiest. I mean, you look at divorce law in California. Like, it makes people fucking be horrible because that's the system. You have people that don't deserve half of whatever, did nothing. They get fucking half. And, right or wrong, Tom Arnold doesn't deserve half of what Roseanne made. Sorry. And Bezos is bitch. I mean, that's alliteration. Whatever. At least she was around. But, I mean, she still doesn't get half. I don't care. That's the way it works. We have a system that makes people do bad things. And we have lawyers who are more than happy to do their bidding. More than fucking happy. And they're all over the fucking place. You make a rule and you go, oh, it's Americans with disabilities. We're going to help out Americans with disabilities. You go, okay, that seems good. Next thing you know, you got a bunch of fucking lawyers telling guys to walk into the handicapped stall. And if there's no fucking bar set up in the stall, then we need $10,000 or we're filing with American Disabilities. You don't think there's going to be a whole cottage industry? No. Everything we do is, oh, that's a good idea. Yes, for the little man. Say what? Disability guys, they shouldn't be discriminated. That's fine. That's where it starts. You want to know where it ends? Whole cottage industry of fucking lawyers and a whole bunch of people they just send into restaurants and sue small businesses, but they never sue them. They go, give me $10,000 or give me $25,000 and we'll just call it a day. So that's where we're at. It needs to be fixed. It needs to be fixed. We're enticing people to be weak and show a lack of character. Okay.
We're succeeding.
Well said.
Thank you.
Would you like me to bring it home?
I still need a middle picture of Carmen. No. Okay. Yeah, bring it home.
You got it. I'm Gina Grad, and that's the news.
Gina Grad. That was the news with Gina Grad.